Today we are going to take up the third function of management, that is staffing. Right? We said that there are 5 functions of management. Number 1 being planning, number 2 being organizing, and number 3 being staffing. Right? First of all, under planning, we decide what is to be done. Right? Then under organizing, how is it to be done. Right? And under staffing, we decide who's going to do it. Right? Now, basically, after you have chalked out your main organizational goals, right? You've chalked out your organizational goals, and on the basis of those organizational goals, you've decided onto an organizational structure that you're going to be taking up, whether it is divisional or it is your functional structure, right? Based on that, you can have a fair idea as to what is the kind of manpower, what is the number of people that would be required to hire, that you would require to be hiring, right? So that your organizational goals are achieved effectively and efficiently. Now, how do we do that? ये हम कैसे करते हैं? By the function of staffing. Now, in simple language, if I was to define staffing, I would say it means putting the right person at the right job. We stop here. Okay, putting the right person at the right job, meaning first of all I have to be clear, right, about what are the prerequisites a person is supposed to possess to perform a particular job. Let us take up an example of being a teacher. What are the prerequisites for being a teacher? It is not that anyone can be a teacher, right? You need to have a certain degree, right? Let's say if you are looking for a teacher for class 11th and 12th, तो कौन पढ़ा सकता है? Basically जिसके पास एक bachelor's degree हो, master's degree हो, and should be a B.Ed also, right? If that person has these 3 degrees, fine, he is eligible for being a teacher, right? So it's very important कि मैं उसी बंदे को जॉब पे लगाऊं जो उस जॉब के लिए वेल सूटेड हो, ठीक है? इफ दैट पर्सन, लेट्स से अगर हम टीचर की बात करें, इफ दैट पर्सन हैज अ टेम्परामेंट प्रॉब्लम, वो पेशेंट नहीं है बिल्कुल भी, ठीक है? उससे वो कहता है कि मैं पढ़ा सकता हूँ, राइट, पर मैं एक ही बार एक चीज को पढ़ा सकता हूँ, मुझसे बार बार अगर कोई पूछता है क्वेश्चन तो मैं बहुत इरिटेट हो जाता हूँ. दैट मीन्स दैट पर्सन इज नॉट फिट टू बी अ टीचर. व्हाई? बिकॉज यू हैव टू बी वेरी वेरी पेशेंट व्हाइल यू आर डीलिंग विद योर स्टूडेंट्स. हो सकता है किसी को एक ही बार में समझ आ जाए, हो सकता है किसी को 5 बार रिपीट करने के बाद समझ में आए. सो इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट दैट देयर शुड बी अ परफेक्ट मैच बिटवीन द जॉब एंड द पर्सन, राइट? पर्सन शुड बी वेल सूटेड टू परफॉर्म दैट जॉब. Okay, now what all is required to be done under the process of staffing? It includes estimating manpower requirements, recruitment, selection, training and development, performance appraisal, promotion, career planning and compensation of employees. Again I repeat, it's a process. Staffing is not a one-time activity, it is a continuous process in any organization. Now when I say that it's a process, like I have said in earlier chapters also, that if it is a process, it is going to require a series of steps to be performed. Okay, now number 1, coming to the process of staffing, number 1, okay, before I start with the process, one thing that I have said in the previous chapters also, that to start up an organization, right, we need men, material, कैपिटल, यही बोला था. टेक्नोलॉजी सबके पास सेम होगी, ठीक है? पैसा सबके पास सेम होगा, थोड़ा बहुत ज्यादा थोड़ा बहुत कम. सो द ओनली थिंग दैट गिव्स एन कंपेटिटिव एज टू एनी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन इज इट्स ह्यूमन रिसोर्स. दैट इज द काइंड ऑफ पीपल हु आर वर्किंग इन द ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, ठीक है? वो एक कंपेटिटिव एज देगा आपको against the other organizations. If you have a well-motivated workforce, right, who are inclined to perform better or who are inclined to better their performance every single day, then definitely there is no stoppage for you, right? You are definitely going to excel as compared to your competitors. So it gives you a competitive edge. So therefore it becomes very important to perform this function of staffing very carefully, to make sure that you choose the right people, okay, who are cut out for the job that you're looking for, right? Now coming to the process of staffing, first step in the process of staffing is that of estimating the manpower requirement, कि मुझे कितने आदमी चाहिए, how many people do I need to hire for the organization, right? Now, this particular step is again divided into two parts, workload analysis and workforce analysis. ठीक है, हमने जब ऑर्गेनाइजिंग का स्टेप परफॉर्म किया, हमने एक पूरा ऑर्गेनाइजेशन स्ट्रक्चर, ठीक है, एक ऑर्गेनाइजेशन स्ट्रक्चर बना लिया दैट देयर इज गोइंग टू बी अ मैनेजिंग डायरेक्टर और देयर इज गोइंग टू बी अ प्रेसिडेंट, उसके बाद अ वाइस प्रेसिडेंट, वाइस प्रेसिडेंट के बाद डिविजनल हेड्स, डिविजनल हेड्स के नीचे आएंगे डिपार्टमेंटल हेड्स, डिपार्टमेंटल हेड्स के पास नीचे आ जाएंगे आपके अनदर मैनेजर, एरिया सेल्स मैनेजर्स एंड ऑल, राइट? सो आई हैव प्रिपेयर्ड अ कंप्लीट स्ट्रक्चर. Fine. So on the basis of that structure, I can find out what is the exact number of employees that I need to employ in my organization. ठीक है? What is the exact number of employees that I need to hire, right? Then comes workforce analysis. Workforce analysis meaning to find out what is the present number of employees that I have in my organization. This means the total number of employees that I need to hire in my organization, right? Or the total number of employees required by an organization. This is the present number of the employees who are working in the organization, right? The difference between workload and workforce analysis is going to give you the number of employees that you are required to hire. How many more number of employees you are required to hire. But for a new enterprise, it will only need to do this, that is workload analysis. Workforce analysis वो कर ही नहीं सकते, why?